G'day lovely people, welcome back to Nat's Knackers Yard. I'll be Nat, this will be my Knackers Yard. This will be my day bike, Sting. This will be Beast, who's still on the market. This over here will be Ru, the freshly named RuPaul, who is another famous drag star. Thanks for that, chaps, made me laugh. So this is Ru. Where are we? Don't concentrate too much on my wiring or my ignition. The previous owners having no joy finding one. I did order one, it didn't fit. I had another look, so I did take it off completely, had a proper look, checked the amount of pins, plugs, etc. Ordered one, it's here tomorrow. So if the new one arrives, fantastic. Sorry, if the keys arrive, fantastic. If they don't, I've got a new ignition coming. I'm going to have to break locks and things like that, so I'm leaving that till the last possible moment. So I have bodged my wiring. I don't want to make too big of a deal of it or show you too much, because I don't really like showing that sort of shit. So I just thought, well, I'll give it a go. And I wasn't filming because I wasn't expecting to get anywhere. But engine on. Bounces like a bastard. But we have a working bike. How cool's that? Now, I don't think the fuel pump's working, so I've gone straight into the carb. When I turn it on, there's no dugga 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 of the fuel pump trying to prime. So I think that might be goosed, or it might just be dirty, I don't know. I'm going to have to try and dig it out. Now the issue that I've got is it's really wedged in there, so it's going to take some digging to get it out. Now this is first run in over a year, well, it's got to be close to 14 months now. It's going to be smoky, it's got, in fact actually, that might be my, my penetrating oil from when I'm thinking about taking these bits off, but actually it's quite quiet. Happy with that. Well happy with that. Even happier if it wasn't trying to smoke itself to death, but that is a year's worth of shit slowly burning away. Happy with that. I'm going to let it do its thing. I might just let it use all that fuel and just blow away, literally actually blow away some cobwebs. Cool. Bit of a clean out the pump and it's sparked back into life. You're going to be able to hear it, but certainly see if you can hear it. Not over that, you're not going to be able to, but I can hear it clicking through. Oh, well happy. I've just got to wait for the lock set now so I can put the tank on it. That should be here tomorrow. Sweet! While that fuel's running through, let's see if we can select gear without my camera falling over. we have gears, and I managed not to kill myself. Happy bloody days. And a little bit later, because my battery died. You can tell it's later because I'm sporting some fetching slippers. As far as the other bits are concerned, and bearing in mind this is with very bodged ignition lighting, so I've got a side light, I've got a headlight, I've even got full beam. Am I horny? Yes, I am very horny, that's loud. We've got left indicators. Got left indicators. Have I got right? Have I got right? I have. I've got my lights on. Look at the back. Oh, it's a squeeze because these are big bikes. Yeah, I've got rear light. I appear to have a number plate light as well. Brake on the pedal. This is hard because it's a fucking long way. That's on the pedal, and that's me at 6'3" at full stretch trying to reach out on a cruiser. More about with the, and that's on the lever. So I don't think we're a million miles away. I really don't. Now I get the pump seems to have sorted itself out with a clear out and a clear of the connections. Let's see if I can just move around my dodgy cabling. So I've just taken a screen grab. Let's try that again. My dodgy connections. That sounds a lot like a the opening salvos of a fuel pump to me. I think we're pretty good. I've just got to get that ignition because my wiring is dodgy as fook. It achieves what it needs to for the moment. But yeah, I think we're looking good. Ladies and gentlemen. Who am I kidding? Gentlemen. It's looking good. A little bit of other polishing as well throughout the week, so the headlight has come up really well. I'll chuck up some before and after pics while I'm talking complete arse. The polishing's been pretty good fun actually. Rather enjoy it. Learnt a few lessons, and I'll jump into that here. And speaking of polishing, here's just an example of what the polishing wheel can do. I've fallen back in love with it. I've been quite reliant on my grinder with the pads because that does most jobs, but there are things it can't do. So this tarnish is quite harsh and it just wasn't touching it at all, so I broke out the wheel. There's a before and after. It's not perfect, but pretty damn good, particularly when you compare the end pieces there, which are obviously what you're going to be staring at when you're riding. Pretty good, pretty good. So yeah, polishing's going well, bits and pieces are coming up well, bits and pieces won't. I'm not a magician, I can't do anything with that, but you know, for bits that can bolt on, bolt off, I'm really not that bothered at all, to the point where I'm not entirely sure whether or not I will even bother. I might just take them off, and the future purchaser may wish to do that. I am in a bit of a quandary again, and I might need some help with this, although I've probably made a decision by the time this goes out. I was watching on eBay a rear bobber set for this because they were out of stock, so I was watching it. It's come back in stock and it's come in really cheap, so about 130 quid, which is the bobber seat, the mud guard, and the basing and all the springs and everything else. So effectively a bobber kit minus the number plate, indicators and lights, which is probably about another 50 quid. So I'm really toying with the idea, despite the fact I said I'll leave it and the next owner can do it. I'm really tempted with getting it while it's cheap, and then when I do sell the bike, sell it with both and say here's a photo with, here's a photo without, you choose. Don't know. don't know. I'm swaying towards doing it because I want to bobber it. And when it comes down to it, this isn't about profit, this isn't about resale, it's about doing what I want to do with bikes. And I quite fancy doing it, but we'll see. I think the teller will be when the ignition arrives. If it all works and it's all fine, great, I might do it. But I don't know yet. Don't know. What do you think, people? What do you think? Help me out. And just sit there being entertained on the loo with your phone. Or really freakily when you guys watch it on a big screen, because that really throws me. Makes me feel like a proper star. Right, cheers all. Thanks a lot. I'll catch you later on. Ta-da.